Hello and welcome back to the Trial of Goats. Let's grab a deck, hop on the Dueling Book ladder, and have a raw, real Yu-Gi-Oh experience. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Trial of Goats. We have Relinquished today. It's a premiere, we never played it on the channel, and the other day I was stumbling around an old Relinquished list of myself, which I made or copied ages ago. I was like, man, let's try this deck. Then I was instantly thinking about Pike Freak because he's like known for the best Relinquished player in the world, kind of. And so I grabbed one of the latest lists he was playing at some tournaments from the library, and it was a Relinquished list with like Solemns and a warrior side and a control build, like Relinquished control kind of. And that was like my standard list I played the first 2 or 3 matches. Then I realized from time to time, and after my post, and thanks for everyone who said me your opinion and had some experiences, and I had so much stuff to learn from it. And I realized, man, there weren't Raigeki breaks, there were no Thunder Dragon, so it was maybe an experiment from Pike Freak, but it was kind of way off from the standard or more standard Relinquished list. So I came back more to standard, and like I made some changes that fit my playstyle more. And this is the list you see here, which we play today, and which I came up to favorize to play, kind of. So we have Relinquished with Thunder Dragons, Raigeki breaks, no Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, because I know most people say it's better or the outcome is way better with it, but I play against so much warrior in the last weeks that I really want to prefer Raigeki break, and I just prefer Raigeki break, like, from my heart. The artwork is cooler in my opinion, and I just like it more, and I have way more experience with it. Maybe we will change it between the series later, but we will see. I want to do more Relinquished videos, I think. But let me guide you through the deck. We have the standard Chaos build with 1 BLS, 2 Sorks. 2 Sorks. A lot of Relinquished lists even play 3 Sorks. We can try this out in the future, but for now 2 Sorks felt absolutely fine. We will see. Then we have good stuff like Breaker and Sangan. We have 1 Tsukiyomi and just 1 flip monster, which is Magician of Faith. You could change that for something else, maybe cut the Tsukiyomi, but in any like control build I would play Tsukiyomi. So just the 1 Magician of Faith. Pike Freak used to play Spy. I just don't like Spy, especially I hate that awkward feeling you have when you have Scapegoats and set Spy turn 1. They attack into it, Scapegoats get dead, whatever. I just don't like it so much. And against aggro we have other stuff to side in, so I think it's just fine. Yep, this makes Knock live, but if you just play 1 and we have it like maybe mid game or late game and they already discarded Knock, maybe before, like for Graceful or so, this can be live, and plus we get rid of opponent's Magician of Faiths. And I think just the one-off is pretty cool here. We have 1 Kaiku for a little bit more aggression and against Chaos and any graveyard stuff we want to get rid of. I think I really like it. We have a Tribe, Serpent, like I said, the 3 Thunder Dragons, and then we have the Relinquished Manju of the 10,000 Hands engine with 3 Manjus, 2 Relinquished and 1 Ritual spell. Really like that ratio. Most of the time we get these pretty quick, especially with the Tsukiyomi loop. We can just grab turn for turn 1 of the Relinquished pieces, and I think 3 is just fine. Maybe we'll try out 3 Relinquished pieces since it's a dark. We will always have lights in this deck, but sometimes maybe we need a little more time to find a dark. We will see. Since we are a control deck, we have 1 creature swap in the side against aggro. We have Snatch, Trinity, Knock, 2 Scapegoats, 2 Metas. Really like the ratio here. But a Storm, Heart Destruction is like the 4th Trinity piece in this deck, because we most of the time have so much stuff we can discard for like better cards. So really happy to have a great outcome here for the card destruction. We don't see that card pretty often, but we play Upstart Goblin. In that deck we want to have consistency, and we don't care so much about the 1000 life points, and this can just make the difference for every turn. I'm also trying around with that in the Dark Magician OTK deck right now. like 2 upstart and a megamorph, which makes absolutely sense because we get under the opponent's life points immediately with an upstart. And thanks to the commenter under the video, really trying around with that because it feels the spell counter from the skilled dark way faster, and it has some synergy. I had to cut some stuff, but trying around with that right now. Maybe I'll do another video in the future. We will see. You can tell me in the comments if you want to see again a Dark Magician video, but we will see. Then we have 1 Jar of Greed in the original list. I think he played even 3, but no space here. And I think just the one-off is just cool. You can just side it out against something else all the time, and it's just a great card game 1. Then we have the Trap Trinity and 2 Raigeki breaks, like I said. You can also play 3 in that deck, definitely, but I think 2 is just fine. And since we have to control engine, we don't have so much space for another trap. That's it for the main deck. Then in the side we have 2 Kuribos because we have a lot of space in the side, because we don't want to side so much, just like the typical stuff like knocks out against aggro, stuff like that. So we have 2 Kuribos against Reasoning Gate, etc. Level 1, Dark, you name it. Ashura Priest, great with the creature swap, great against control, also so the Book of Moon, also against like the Credex. MST's in the side because we don't have the space, but sometimes we just need it. We have Lightning Vortex against aggro with 2 Sakus and a creature swap. We just side out the 2 knocks, the Jar, and 1 Raigeki break for Lightning Vortex. Then we have 4 cards against Burn, because I think in that deck against Burn I want to side out the Scapegoats and the metas. So we have 2 Scapegoats for the Walks, and then Cannon Soldier and Hysteric Fairy for the Metamorphosis. I think that's just fine. And I think the Ceasefire, like for something else, I don't remember right now, but I think the creature swap can go if we side out the Scapegoats. Then against Turbo we have Mind Control and Ceasefire, just standard stuff. Siding out like card destruction and maybe the Jar. We will see. But guys, this is the deck. You will see one very tiny replay because this deck of the opponent was just too sweet. And then we will hop on a ladder. So what could be better for our Relinquished video than my control layout? Because I already have Relinquished all the time there, because I think it's just a cooler artwork than Tear. So perfect fit for today. So we start with the Sangan and setting Scapegoat. I don't think we have to set Mirror Force here, especially since we don't know what we're playing against. And I tell you, the deck of the opponent, it was just so sweet. So they discard Thunder Dragon and Fusion Sage to search out Polymerization and the 2 TDs. I think I remember right that they just search for 1. I'm not sure. No, 2. Okay. So we already see it's some fusion deck. I was like, okay, maybe it's just like Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon shenanigans, stuff like that. They summon also Sangan and set a card. We draw into Tribe. I think we want to have Sinister Serpent pretty bad here because we have the meta, we have Tribe, so we just crash Sangans. They search first, since they are Chainlink 2, and here we see Rescue Cat, and I was like, okay, this should be some like Mystical Sheep number 2, I think is the name, sort of fusion deck, and it was way sweeter than I thought. We were searching for Manju because we can thin the deck, get some beats in maybe next turn. Let's see. We search for the Ritual. We always want to search for the Ritual because it's easier to get to Relinquished with stuff like Sangan, etc. They have a Royal Decree. We don't care so much. We have enough spells. So here comes Rescue Cat. And I was assuming right, here comes Mystical Sheep number 1 and freaking Silver Fang. Here comes Fusion Gate. It's just so sweet. I was like, what is the fusion of this stuff? And it's the freaking Flower Wolf summoned with the original fusion material. Just so cool, man. Just so cool. Thank you, Bear212, for this cool deck. So here we have even Dimension Fusion. We got all the good stuff. Thunder Dragons come back. Mystical Sheep comes back. And here we go again. Banishing with the Fusion Gate for another Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Man, this Tribe in my hand, I felt so sorry for the opponent. But that's the game. I think even without a Tribe, we were looking pretty fine here because we have the Scapegoats now for 3 attacks to have 1 left. We even have light dark, so we were pretty prepared against like everything from them. I assume they take attack into 3 of them. It even gets better. Graceful Charity, here we go. Sorry opponent, but this should be sealed. We draw into Chaos Zork, Jar, and Knock. We can instantly discard the Knocks, of course. I was looking in the graveyard because I was searching for, I was looking for freedom, for light or dark if we need one. So here I think we just tribe everything except the beasts. So like Thunder for sure, but I think we leave the beasts on field because we would have 3, 5. I think no, the double attack is more important with BLS, and then I think it's enough with the tribe attack. Here comes BLS. It was just a single match, I think, if I remember right. So very short, but man, it's just so nice to see Flower Wolf have some attacks in. Yeah, that was tribe, and that was our turn. So they have a turn left, but I think, yeah, that was just it. They had a knock, exiled force, and polymerization. So they offered a rematch, but I had to go here. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show off this Flower Wolf Rescue Cat, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon turn from the opponent. Just so nice. So guys, this is the replay. Let's hop on some live matches. Alrighty, hopping on the ladder, playing against the name you can read here. I will definitely not spell it. I have my is it Pride? I think Pride is the word. Good old Bandit Keith on the profile picture. Alrighty. So you always have to remember, first discard Thunder Dragon, stuff like that, and then use Upstart. So we discard Thunder Dragon, search out the boys, chilling in the deck. Oh. I guess I am. So they seem to know the channel. We want Upstart here, definitely. Into Snatch Steel. We don't really have I always get distracted when people write. Shoutouts to Cup, who always can like continue while people are writing. I think we just said ring, to be honest, and pass the turn. You always have to watch out in this deck, especially with stuff like Tsukiyomi or Ashura Priest, that you don't end your turn without setting all the stuff to get like under 7 cards. Happened to me before, because you most of the time have so much card advantage. And I think one of the things you have to do with that deck is like turning the card advantage into like good card advantage, because you can, it's, yeah, okay, you have 2 Thunder Dragons, 2 Relinquished, maybe no Ritual Spell or so, and you don't really have good cards, but you have more cards, and you have to like use stuff like card destruction and such to really have the card advantage. But just a fun deck, really fun deck. Okay, just a set card from the opponent. Also, did they search for just 1 Thunder Dragon? I have added Thunder Dragon. Yeah, added just 1. So this time I wasn't wrong. They started with 2 Thunder Dragons. Sorry for them. Yeah, again, no monster, unfortunately. So before we discard something, we definitely just set the Regeki break and pass the turn. Like I said in deck profile, sometimes you really have to find the darks here for your chaos monsters. But let's see. They seem to play pretty passive too. Hopefully don't have a storm. That would be that would be bad for us. No chain. So before we okay. Unfortunately, all goes away, but so does their Mirror Force. That's okay for me. Abyss Soldier. I've been playing against this card quite often in the last days. Man, I tell you, it feels so good not to have to watch on your life points so badly, because I was playing Stein decks all the time now. And it feels so good to say, okay, we get 1800 into our life points. I don't care. we don't have to stay above like 5k. It feels so much better. So with the Snatch, we could have a big turn here with the Kaiku. I think it's the only thing we can do. We have the Dark on field. We want to get rid of the Abyss Soldier. We know 2 cards in hand are Thunder Dragons. Can get rid of one of them in grave right now. And if they get rid of the Kaiku with anything, we get a Dark in grave, hopefully. And I think we're good to go. Good Snatch here. If we draw into Serpent, or we get Serpent by Sangan or so, this Abyss Soldier is just absolutely huge. They forgot about the 1000. Alright. Another meta. Wished myself a Serpent, but right now, man, we just go in. We just go in. 1800 to the Dome. And another 1800 with the Abyss Soldier. Still at 6 cards, so we can just pass. Please always tell me if you see some stuff with the control stuff I don't see, when it's like better. Like sometimes you can just use meta on your Relinquished to go into Tear, suck up another monster. It's pretty cool. Most of the time you can always kind of tribute your Tear with the Thunder Dragons to get rid of it. So we have very cool synergies here. Nog pretty good, but also very reactive. Kaiku still the only monster we have. But Storm is out, so we can just set stuff we want, kind of. We just go in, definitely. Don't have a water monster to discard to get rid of the back row. Maybe it was kind of a mistake to get rid of their own Mirror Force right now. But I mean, they didn't even got a plus, to be honest, because they invested 2 cards against 2 cards. So it was kind of a risky Storm maybe, but I think they maybe don't have really any plays in hand, as it seems. So maybe it was just necessary. Third reminder for Snatch. Damn. Must have bricked hard. Hopefully we see more. I mean, Thunder Dragon and Abyss Soldier mostly means any sort of chaos or control. You mostly play Abyss Soldier in control decks. I wouldn't go so far, but I think we could side in a mind control. We can side out card destruction against any Thunder Dragon deck, but I think we want to keep it for now. Let's cut the jar for a Mind Con. I think a Mind Con always is kind of cool. And I think the rest is just fine. We don't want to overside, especially if we don't have so much information. Could be kind of anything. But with all these bricks, I really wonder what it is, but we will see. Speaking of it, here is the card destruction. Let's see what they do. Set card, summon Sangan, pass the turn. Alright. Unfortunately, no like Thunder Dragon for us. I usually don't like to play Breaker turn 1 because most of the time they have like chainables, but in that case, it's the only thing we should do. Let's see what they have. Maybe it's Mirror Force again. That would be absolutely awesome. It's a Decree, so seems like we play against any kind of control deck with like a Abyss Soldier engine. But like, especially if it's control, I really wonder how they could brick as bad as they did. But let's see, we set Scapegoats for sure and Vibe. Let's see. So, Decree down. Like to see that go because we play some traps here. Book of Moon and maybe Nog against the Breaker. Oh wow, that's a huge investment to get rid of a Breaker. Got the Scapegoats in the meta. Here comes the Abyss Soldier, using Sinister Serpent, trying to get rid of our Scapegoats. We definitely chain it. And next turn we can steal the Abyss Soldier. Just such a cool card, man. Always when I see it, I really want to play Water. Enjoyed the cup video, flooding the ladder, just so cool. So I think, so we drew into Sangan. Thing is, they invested Nog. last turn, so I think why not attacking with Sangan? Ah, no, we just steal, of course, or we could snatch. Could also snatch the Abyss Soldier. Or should we get Tear? I mean, an 1800 Tear is not bad, but Abyss Soldier, I think it's better. Let's summon Sangan. Crash into the boy to get the snake. We get a Dark Engrave, which is great. We have enough scapegoats to wait just another turn. We could even think about using card D as long as they don't have the Serpent in hand. Why not, right? I mean, they have Storm again, that would be bad. We need the Snatch, so I think we just pass. We just wait. Let's wait till we have Thunder Dragon. What is wrong with my voice? There comes the Serp. I think they bounce one of the Scapegoat tokens. Or they have Tribe. Cool. But it's fine. It's fine. We're still there. So 16 and 18. But now we can get rid of the Tribe if we want. No back row. Okay. Creature swap, you say. I think snatching Abyss Soldier is still so good. We're at 38, we're pretty low, so we have to watch out here. I wished myself some protection, but let's snatch the guy. Unfortunately, nothing to bounce here, but I think it's fine. We could have set the Sangan, of course, but I think searching the snake before we have our next turn is quite good because that's it, I think. Should we set Serpent? No, we don't set Serpent. It's fine. That's it. I really wanted to have the Serpent before so we can draw something else. Thin the deck, always good. There you go with your Snatch, brother. Let's see what they have. If they just have the Serpent to... Okay, here comes Thunder Dragon, so they don't seem to have more than before. One card is Serpent, two are Thunder Dragons. So maybe they just set the Serpent, we can bounce anything we want, kind of. Man, Abyss Soldier, MVP of our deck. Didn't see any Manjus so far. Just one Ritual Spell last game and the Relinquished now. Here comes the set monster, that's it. Yep, as I expected. Oh, we even have Tsukiyomi. That is just crazy. So, declare. Bounce back the monster. Summon Tsuk. Get rid of the Snatch, so this everything here becomes even better. Get in. Sorry for the opponent. This is just running too good here. We could set something, but I think it's fine. I think we just pass. So, no 1000 life points for the opponent now. I mean, maybe we wanna... Oh, here comes Abyss Soldier. Okay, that is good. That is just good for them. Yep. But we have Creature Swap. But they have, like... This would be a funny loop. Like, we steal the Abyss Soldier. They bounce it back every turn. So, this is kind of... Man, that's funny. So, we're down to 2k, so now we have to do something. Here comes Thunder Dragon. This is just so perfect. For the card destruction, so this should seal the game, I think. Discarding the boy to get the boys. Never seen an Abyss Soldier move around the board like that. Man, this is such a funny loop. You see soon what I mean. So, do we want to keep the Tsukiyomi is the question. I don't think we need it. We just need like 1 or 2 Chaos Monsters even, so we can win. I think we want to keep the meta. Let's set meta. And we can get rid of the rest. So we have 6 cards. Man, look at that card destruction into Grace. This is just so awesome. We do right now. Imagine I steal your guy with creature swap. You just bounce it back and have it back. Lol. So, upstart Goblin. Do we want to upstart here? We still have the ritual. We still didn't see any manager. It's crazy. They have another. Oh yeah, we got rid of the Abyss Soldier with the card destruction. Didn't think about that. Awesome. We have the Kaiku, so we can maybe get rid of the Serpent Engrave. We want to upstart here. Into Metamorphosis. Like to see that. So we have 2. Definitely gonna Graceful here. Into BLS. Awesome. Raigeki Break. Awesome. Getting rid of Relinquished. And I think we don't need 2 Metamorphoses here. We have game. This is 12, 42, 6,000. That's not enough. But I mean, it looks pretty good here. They still have Storm in deck. Snatch is also still there. We have to watch out for this, but we have the Raigeki Break. I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go here. So summoning BLS. Definitely summon Kaiku. That card destruction, just crazy. Yeah, so this is 42. Oh, is it? No, it's not enough. Like, it's 300 off, I think. Yeah. But we get rid of the Serpent, which is awesome. One interesting thing what Pike Creek said in a cup video I was watching yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure right now. Let's get rid of a dark, I think. Yeah. That like Kaiku most of the time gets to grave because they can't summon chaos monsters. And so they have to get rid of it before they can banish it. So you always will have a dark with Kaiku in grave. So I really like that way of thinking. YuGiOh. Let's see. If the person is coming out of the situation, I mean, if they have like Storm, BLS, I don't know, Tribute to the Doomed for the Kaiku, I don't know. It looks pretty good for us, but if they win now, not bad. Not bad. There are some situations where it happens, stuff like that. I love the match already. I mean, I feel sorry that they bricked so hard in game 1. Hate to see that, of course, but really want to try around with a Abyss Soldier in a control deck, I think. And I'm glad I had the right reading from the beginning. What did we see? I don't really remember. Creature swap. Let's see. I mean, we just give them the Kaiku. Maybe they can summon a chaos monster then. We just get rid of their monster, so creature swap disappears. I think that's the best thing we can do. They can't set anything anyways right now. And we still have a second Raigeki Break. Maybe they want to summon chaos right now, but it doesn't work with the Kaiku. They can't summon or set a monster anymore. Damn. Here we go. Here we go. Zaborg, BLS, Moth, and Meta. Yeah. Damn. Hell yeah. Welcome to the vid. See you on Sunday. I'm always happy if people are like in the video, you know, and they know the channel. And I said it multiple times, but it was such a terrific feeling to be in a cup video before I did YouTube. And I don't know, it was so cool. You too. Thanks. So this was match number 1 against Kikijiki. I don't know. Having a cool Abyss Soldier control deck. I think we drew good, but we didn't had like broken hands, but stuff used. This was a perfect example for an absolutely broken card destruction. I mean, we could have even have waited with the grace till we have the serpent back, but I think it was just fine. I'm not sure. Did I forget? No. I didn't forget the serpent. All good. So, guys, this was match number 1. Let's hop right into match number 2. Here we are. Second match against the professional. Hello, Leon. Man, we did. I think we won both rock, paper, scissors. I lose all the time. I tell you, I lose all the time. Okay, we have a good hand and a bad hand in the same page because we drew 2 Thunder Dragons, but we have Grace with Serpents, so I don't want to complain at all. I think we activate it because even if we don't know what we play against, we just have to discard fodder right now. Again, no Manju, it's just crazy. But we drew into Duo and this is just awesome. Turn 1. We can defend ourselves against any Kaikus here. Duo coming down. I love this new feature. Resolve effect, it solves every problem we had before. Unfortunately, they have a Serpent, but Phoenix, Wing, Wind Blast, so maybe we even have a mirror here. So I am really not a fan of summoning Breaker turn 1, but with the Raigeki break, we have protection against Snatch, but I think I don't want to waste a normal summon. Let's do it. Even if it's wrong, maybe, let's just do it. Just do it! I just realized, man, I look so tanned. I mean, I am kind of tanned because I'm outside all the time with the kid. They forgot the Serpent. Good for us. They set a back row, so this has to be chainable. But even like with the white shirt, to go back to the topic before, I think I look so brown with that lightning. It's funny. All right, so we get back to Snake. Maybe they have a Dust Shoot there. Okay, so usually I'm not a big fan of using creature swap if we don't know what the monster is, but if that is a spy, that would suck so badly. You could also use Raigeki break against the monster. So let's use Breaker's effect. I don't care if this is a chainable, we just want to get rid of it. It's a jar, fine for me. We have the Serpent anyways. I think we want to use Raigeki break here. It's fine. It's a spy. Everything works just perfectly right now. We don't set anything. We just pass. If they have a Kaiku now, good for you. I didn't want to look in the graveyard too, because sometimes you remember the opponent that they have Serpent, but just a set monster. Could be the Serpent. Oh man, let's hope this is the Snake. We drew Kaiku. Man, this main deck Kaiku does the job in that video. It just does the job. So if this is another spy, I will scream. Let's summon Kaiku, get in with the breaker. Hopefully it is the Serpent. It's a Night Assailant, unfortunately. But now BLS is live. They have no lights yet. That's just a pass for us. Wish that would have been Serpent, man. But I think so. We have Snatch. We are at 7k. I think summoning BLS here is not the worst because we want to keep them off of lights. We have creature swap. I think we can do it. I think we can be aggressive here. We want to win fast with that deck. It's a Sangan. Glad to see that go. Even if they have a Snatch, we just shouldn't lose here. Should we set the Serpent? No, we have the meta. Let's set creature swap as a bluff, kind of. And let's see, we should have a win next turn if they don't have an answer now. Mostly that's the point where they draw into Thunder Dragon. But they don't seem to have any lights. Set monster. Cool. Set back row. Cool. Alright. Maybe a Wind Blast or so. No. Okay. I think we just wanna continuing banishing monsters, attack with Breaker. We are such in a fine spot. They had to set the Serpent. Perfect. Here we go. Should we set the Torrential? I think we do. No. Not at that point. I think we are just fine. Still no light. I think we're healthy enough. Yeah. Okay. Good decision with the BLS. So, are we... Yeah, I guess so. Nothing to do, they were writing in the chat. Was it just Turbo? We saw Night Assailant. This should be some sort of chaos, so we side in the Mindcon and the Ceasefire. Side out the Jar, and I think just Card Destruction. But it's so good, but it's not so good against Turbo, to be honest. Yeah, rest is fine. Let's do this. Pretty good so far. Pretty good. Man, it's so fun, but I would love myself a Manju. We want to play Relinquished here. We didn't have any Relinquished action ever. We just discarded the boy. But let's see. There is the Relinquished at least. Okay. Here comes Duo. Please don't hit the Graceful. Okay, it's the Upstart. Relinquished is just a great discard fodder here, but it makes Graceful so much worse. But getting hit with the Duo, turn 1, always feels bad. But we had it last game, so here we go. He said from the opponent, we draw into Creature Swap. I don't want a Graceful here, definitely. I think we just set the Scapegoats. We can't do anything. I mean, we could Creature Swap here. This could be a Moth. So we will hard summon Scapegoats. Is that fine? Let's Creature Swap here. If it's Sangan or a Serpent, I don't care. We have to try. We have to get back from the Duo. It's a Spy. I'm fine with that. And I think that's all we do. Duo is out, so we don't have to play around it. We can keep the Mirror Force in hand. Now we have at least a monster. And I think it was right to Creature Swap here because the risk is too high that they get like Duo back and we just lose. So nothing to regret here. Okay, Ceasefire. Could be good for later. But we really want to wait for Thunder Dragon or so. This is our chance for a comeback, kind of. Let's flip Spy. And attack into the Goat token. We don't have anything that can be... we have the Relinquished that can be banished, maybe. Let's set Ceasefire. Pass the turn. So we can avoid another Moth, maybe. Like, not another Moth, but a Moth. Heavy Storm would look pretty juicy here. I think we want to stay under Dust Shoot range here, so let's set Mirror Force, discard Thunder Dragon. I think that's better than getting shooted, definitely. And now we can Grace. See if that's fine. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3. Here comes the man. The Manju. Alright, discarding the Thunder Dragons. Use Upstart. No, we summon Manju first. Always think about that. So here comes Manju. Bam. We already have Relinquished in Grave, so let's search out the Ritual spell. Use Upstart. We draw so much in that deck, it just feels so cool. So yeah, I think we just want to get in. If they have a Mirror Force, we don't care. Ring against the Manju, I think. Yep. That is more than fine for me. Seems like the only thing they have. Another 12 coming in. We normaled the Manju, so we just pass at that point. We have a meta against any threats they may summon. We have a Moth to get back to Graceful. Just awesome. Here comes a Jar. That's fine. Maybe we have a Ceasefire kill. It does some burn damage. Another set card. Set monster. Do we wanna activate Ceasefire here to play around a potential Decree? I don't think they play Decree. Let's be honest. Tsukiyomi. Hopefully there's the Dust Shoot. Okay. Yep, no prio here for us. That's a good thing about MST, of course. But it's a hard decision, I think, if you want to get rid of the Moth or the Tsuk. Yeah, I think the Tsuk is just better here. So, was the good thing, the right thing to play around Dust Shoot, but I didn't want to play it too much into Storm, so fine for me if you have your Dust Shoot opponent, it's fine. We wanna get into Tear. I don't think so. I think we just use Ceasefire here to avoid a flip effect on the opponent's side. A Moth would be bad. It's a Night Assailant, good for us. That we don't that they don't get the effect off. 1,000 for them. We attack into it. And definitely set Moth. They have to do something about it. They know it's Moth, but we don't care. Use your knock. It's fine for me. That's the thing. The cool thing about a Moth in the deck. A lot of times people side out the knocks, and I see why. Because against Relinquished, you mostly have just normal summons or special summons. So this Moth usually is pretty safe. Or they have a mind control. Yeah, of course, that's pretty bad. They even knew it's Moth, so this must feel so terrific for them. But it's fine. Unfortunately, we don't have the Tsukiyomi anymore. Here comes Duo. I mean, it's fine. It's just the meta and the ritual spell. Could be worse, to be honest. I would have gotten the pot, I think, in their position. But we are pretty sure they play Chaos now. So this could be a Moth of their own. We don't really have a way to avoid it, so I think we just attack with the Spy. Is it worth it to attack with the Moth? I don't think so. Let's get to defense. Attack with the Spy. It's funny how long this sticks to the field. It's a Sangan. Okay. I mean, this Spy is applying some pressure. They don't have a light yet, I think. Nope. Tsukiyomi. Okay. We don't want to set Reggae Keep. We want to set Reggae Keep Break. I don't know if they have another Mindcon Tsukiyomi combo, maybe. So we want to we don't want to leave anything in hand if we have the possibility for it, so I think it's fine. I realized the other day that my voice sounds differently when I record in the afternoon instead of the morning, kind of. You can tell me if you saw something like that or heard. So they have a Snatch. So my thinking with the Mindcon is not so bad. Yeah, they have Snatch, not Mindcon, but here they get their Spy back. And just did nothing else, just flipped it face down. Okay, here comes a Chaos Monster, which I really like to see. It's live. But for now, we don't want to do anything. I mean, we could attack into it, but we can just chill. We can just chill. There's no hurry. We have enough stuff on the field. Here comes Spy, that's fine. Why didn't they flip it up last turn? I think that would have been way better. So they attack with both Spies. I think we let it through because we can afford it. We don't have to use Mirror Force here yet. They still don't have a light. Maybe we want to be aggressive here. Here comes Tsuk. Oh, okay. So they have another Minecon. Ah, it's a knock. That's fine for me. That is fine for me. Like I said, they lose their moths. Even, like, especially with the Tsukuyomi in hand, I'm glad to see those go, to be honest. Kaiku. Okay. I mean... wished we had something to discard here. I think we just attack with the Kaiku. See what they have. Getting rid of one spy. Let's see if they have maybe Torrential or so. I mean, they have the Tsukuyomi, we have the Mirror Force. They may think we don't have it, because we didn't activate it last turn. Phoenix, Wing, Wind Blast. Okay. Yeah, that's fine for me. Maybe they get more aggressive now. They have a Serpent, unfortunately. They forgot it. Very good. Upstart Goblin. So Kaiku can be huge next turn because we can get rid of the Serpent. I think... okay, they play around Mirror Force. That's fine for me. Okay, they don't even attack. So we draw Kaiku, which does nothing right now. I think... Snatch is out. Morph is out. Mind Control is gone. They don't have a light. Let's summon Sorg. Start banishing those spies. Let's take that one. And pass. Let's see. They're not so healthy. Tsukuyomi, do they have another knock is the question. Okay, hate to see it, but... yeah, we have to let that go. We have two more, it's fine. Both knocks are gone. Do we want to get rid of the Tsukuyomi here? I think the answer is yes. We can get rid of the spy with a Raigeki break. Metamorphosis, okay. Like to see that. We can buy some time. And have a use of the last scapegoat token, so I think I like that. I think I like that. Maybe have another Wind Blast, but we will see. Here we go. Tear. Getting rid of the spy. I think we definitely attack. Yes, another 1200 coming in. And I think that's a pass. I think that is a pass. We have a Raigeki break for any emergency. Set monster. This should be... this is not the Serpent. I forgot it again. Sangan. I mean, the Tear is a 2-turn clock. This can't be Moth. This could be a third spy, but I think it's maybe a Night Assailant. Maybe a Dekoichi. Let's set Sangan. Let's normal summon Sangan. We attack into the monster with the Tear. If it's a Night Assailant, they have to destroy one of them. It's a spy. Man, oh man. Yep, okay, so we just wait. It's fine. We have the Raigeki break. As soon as we have a good card to discard, we can have a use of it. Manju is searching for such a card. They still have Mirror Force and Torrential. But I think we wanna summon Manju here. Just have one Relinquished left. Is that fine, opponent? I wanna go for the kill, I think. Let's use Raigeki break on... I can't go for the kill, but I mean, we play so heavily into Mirror Force here, but it's fine. We would get a plus. Okay, cool. We would get a plus from the Sangan, but it seems like they don't have it. They just don't have it. Jar. Yep. There you go. Is it the GG? They are riding. They are riding. No lights. Goddamn. They're starting to think they sided out the Thunder Dragons. Upstart Goblin. Let's see. Either that or unlucky as hell. Okay, set monster. Duo. So it can't be Spy. Should be like a Night Assailant. Maybe the Koichi. Can't still be the Serpent. Oh. Let's attack first. We already used our Thunder Dragons. So we don't have any tribute monsters to get rid of the Tear. Wished myself Mitsukiyomi. But let's attack. What else should we do? It's a Night Assailant, so I think they get rid of the Mandru maybe. Yeah. You don't want to get rid of the Sangan. We use Duo for sure. Oh man, I cannot tell you how much I love this resolve effect thing. Wow, getting rid of a Sork is huge here. Because less Chaos Monsters is always good. It's not a light. Maybe we should summon Kaiku, to be honest. If they would have had Torrential, they would have used it already. Let's be safe. If they draw into yeah, I think so. That's the checkmate they were writing, because if they find Thunder Dragon now, they can't summon obviously their BLS in hand, I think. Oh, it's Tribe. Crazy. Okay, okay. It's a Sork. Okay, that's what I call a comeback. Top deck of your life. Okay, no attack. I can see that. Oh well. At that point, we just trade tribes and win with Sangan maybe. Damn. We both drew tribe. Damn. GG. Next card would have been Thunder Dragon. Wow, that was one lucky. Oh damn. Oh damn. Yeah. Thunder Dragon. Ah man, we didn't see what that card is, but maybe it's I don't know what that was. You can tell me what you think. You can tell me. But guys, wow. What a first episode of Trial of Goats Relinquished. I think we talk about the deck in the deck constructor. So what should I say? I think for me, the first thing I have to think about is Kaiku main. Super cool. Deals pressure. It's an easy dark in the grave. We saw the great card destruction. I think we saw kind of everything in the deck in these two matches. In the end, we also saw a Manju. I like the decisions we made. I like that I can see now better and better when to push, when to wait. That's the good thing if you play a lot of Stein and control stuff. You really know when to make a move and when not to make a move. That's the principle of control, I think. Had to learn that over the years, but I just love the playstyle now. Before, I was always like aggro and just attack, but I get used to it more and more. I think I wouldn't change anything by now. Maybe we see some other stuff till the next video. You will see. Please let me know in the comments what you would change, any ideas. I'm very glad to hear. And if anything you want to see, like Wing Blast or stuff like that, just let me know. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. Kornstruct is signing out. I wish you all a great day. See you next episode.